Léa Chamboncel, a term used in his speech by Jean-Luc Melenchon, again, we're starting to anticipate because the two rounds of elections are over and two are coming up in June with the legislative elections. He talks about being the representative of the third estate. That's language borrowed from the French Revolution. The idea that the left represents working class people. Of course, we've seen in large parts of France where it's the National Front now that gets the votes of the working classes.
Yeah, we were talking about it on the first part of the show. As I was saying early on, I have the impression that the main political parties of the left wing did not have the right answers to poor workers and poor people in France, and they had the feeling that they were sort of abandoned to a more, let's say, social democratic view of the Socialist Party. And it's true that for a while these electoral blocks didn't vote for the
Just going to interrupt you because we have images of the French president, the incumbent, making his way from the Élysée Palace on the right bank. He's about to cross the Alexander III Bridge across from the Invalides, making his way to the foot of the Eiffel Tower. And these are live images of Emmanuel Macron making, after winning victory some 53 minutes ago, Léa Chamboncel. What are the words that Emmanuel Macron will have to use in his speech was the question we put earlier to Martina, to unify, to unite the country?
I think it's going to be rather complicated for him, because what we see is that he didn't talk to the left voters for 5 years almost, pretending that he was neither left, neither right. But what we see is that he was rather right, I would say. Also because, the former president Nicolas Sarkozy is supporting him, and I guess this is not a simple detail. I mean, it's public policy. Excuse me, let me finish, please. His public policy is rather right-wing, we can tell. Also because in his government, as soon as he got into office, he got Bruno Le Maire, that is right-wing. He got Gérald Darmanin, that is also right-wing. He got Edouard Philippe, that is also right-wing. He got a lot of right-wing people in his government. So it's a signal that is rather doing a right-wing public policy, I would say. So I think it's going to be very hard for him to keep the left voters that voted for him, but by default again, for most of them. So I think if he wants and needs to change something, is to try to work on these very progressist ideas that he came up with in 2017 and that seduced part of the left voters and don't seduce them anymore.